Hi everyone, my name is Rosemary Hassan and I am the administrator, well, one of the administrators of the GIV English group located on Facebook. I just wanted to say a few things to everyone. I wanted to say congratulations guys, we just reached our 200th member this week, so yay! As well as, obviously, as Maria once said, or did say, let's try to go for 300. I guess what I wanted to say today was just a little tip that I personally learned and continue to use as I learn more and more languages. I usually try to learn at least one a year, although I'm being ambitious this year and trying to tackle or achieve success in 2 languages this year. So I'm not quite sure how to really say it, so I'm just going to say it. One of the things that has helped me learn my many languages is being able to apply what you're reading and what you're learning into your everyday life. The second point is that you really cannot overdo it. I would absolutely love to see all of my students studying their English for anywhere from, an hour to 2 hours a day. That's just not going to happen. Most of us have a life. We have families, we have work, we have jobs, and of course, even though most people think I don't, we do have to sleep at one point. So the one thing I have to say is you have to find out what your brain cutoff time is. And what do I mean by that? Well, as we all have experienced, and I know we all have, as you're reading or as you're learning something new, one of the things that most likely happens to you is that all of a sudden you lose interest. So you're reading and you're learning, and all of a sudden you're just like, that is your brain cutoff time. It is the time when your brain has said, enough, that's it, no more. And that's exactly what's going to happen. We all get it. Some of us are just a little bit maybe longer than others. But longer does not always mean going to learn better or faster. Some people, and some of the greatest students I've had, have only studied their English for anywhere from 30 to 35 minutes a day, 7 days a week. Sometimes 6 days a week, depending on whether or not they want to take a day off. So, keeping that in mind, what you need to do is you need to test yourself. As you come to the group, try to study the new lessons that have been posted. The moment your brain goes, I want you to note the time. Was it 10 minutes? 15? 20? An hour? Hour and a half? You write down this time, and I want you to absolutely, positively, no questions asked, promise me right now that you are going to stick to that time. If it's 10 minutes, oh wow, we'll get you there with 10 minutes. It's not a problem. You just have to realize that that is your cutoff time. That's your limit. That's when your brain is not going to take anymore. So, what does that mean? 10 minutes a day, 7 days a week. You could do it. It might take you a little bit longer, or what you could do, if you're really concerned, is you could do maybe 2 10 minutes a day. Maybe 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening. 10 minutes at lunch, 10 minutes in the evening. Break it up though. At least there should be at least 3 to 4 hours in between those study periods in order for your brain not to do the again thing that it loves to do. The other thing I wanted to touch base on was making English make sense. So all of us speak different languages. Most of us speak English as a second language. Now, keeping that in mind, when you're learning English, most people like to link their native language words with their English words that have been used. Now, I'm not saying that that is incorrect. Everyone has a different way to memorize and to retain or keep the knowledge and information that we bring in. However, studies have shown that that's not always the best way to do it. Sometimes what's going to happen is there are more or different words in your mother tongue language than there are in English, and the meanings can get confused. Now, how do I remember new words when I'm learning? I apply them by use of common sense. I also try to use it as a memory. Okay? What do I mean by that? So, as you're learning, what I want you to try to do is remember your childhood, the time when you were growing up. Remember the time that you play with your kids, or the time you met your wife, or the time with anything in your life. I want you to link your new English words with events or memories that have happened to you and that you have. So, for example, if you are walking down the street and all of a sudden you see a big yellow bus. Wow, we all know, most of us know, it's called a school bus. Or we could just call it a yellow bus or a bus. So as you're walking down the street and you see that bus, now, as you have that as a memory in your mind, when you learn the word bus, or the word van, or the word truck, or even car, link those words to that memory of that big yellow bus. Okay? It may seem silly, but trust me, your memories are always the most positive, and they take up the most time in your mind and in your brain than anything else. So, what does it do? It links pictures of your images and of your memories to the words, which is a lot better than actually linking mother tongue language to the English words, because a picture has the meaning the picture has. As you're looking at the big yellow bus, it can only be a big yellow bus. So if there is a word that means bus, which there is in the English language, there are two words bus. There is bus, which is the noun, the big yellow school bus. Or there's also to bus, which means to clear off or to serve tables. Kind of like I would say, the waitress bussed my table. So, I want to remember the big yellow bus one, so I remember a memory of the big yellow bus. Make sense? That's where common sense comes in. Make sure whenever you're learning anything new, try to read it until it makes sense. If you don't understand, ask questions, ask fellow students. Of course, you can always message me. I'm available all the time. Don't ever be afraid to send an email to the givenglish@gmail.com or message me directly. You can also leave a post. With that being said, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I hope you all have a fantastic day. For those of you who are celebrating Ramadan, I greet you happy Ramadan, best wishes. For those of you who are not, again, I wish you all the best, and I'll see you soon. Have fun, everybody. Bye.